Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Chelsea career mode on FIFA 19. Thank you guys for all the love you have been showing on episode 1 and 2. I've been reading all the comments you guys have made. We're going to be addressing them in this episode. As you can see there, we have an offer for Morata and Azpilicueta from Real Madrid and Manchester United respectively. I know a lot of you guys want me to get Icardi, get another striker instead of Morata, but Morata has been performing as of late and I had a little, I was a bit confused in my mind whether to sell him or not, but we begin the Icardi talks just to see how much he's actually going to cost us if we would swap him for Morata, and looking like it, Inter is not interested whatsoever. So we go in for another player, Giroud, another striker, another player I'm looking to get rid of. And as you can see there, I don't know if it's a glitch in the negotiation system in career mode, but as you can see there, he clearly said he wants a striker, defender, and winger, I think it was. I offered him 2 strikers and the Inter just weren't having it. So I offered Azpilicueta. They still didn't want that defender. I offer a midfielder. I'm pretty sure I offer up Ross Barkley here, another player I've been trying to get out of the club. As you can see there, they need a striker, centre back, or midfielder. I've offered them 2 strikers. I've offered them a midfielder, and I've offered them defenders. So they clearly just didn't even want any of our players. But we do get an offer here from Spurs for Danny Drinkwater, another midfielder I've been looking to get rid of. Didn't really know why Chelsea picked him up in real life from Leicester, but he's 28 years old, 79 rated, and Spurs end up agreeing a fee of 14.3 million, and we go in. As you can see there, the offer from Morata, 45.3 million from Real Madrid, one of his former clubs. And as you can see here, Sam Game says try and use Callum Hudson-Odoi more often, as well as Young E, long-term subscriber on the channel. And as you can see there, Callum Hudson-Odoi did get a loan offer. I believe it's from the Eredivisie, and I rejected it. I'm going to play him a bit more. And here is another option I was looking for in terms of an Icardi alternative, I guess. A less expensive Icardi alternative. He can, Fekir can play cam, can play striker, is French, and is pretty decent in game as well. But we have important business to attend to here at Stamford Bridge. It is a London derby, Chelsea versus Arsenal. It's been pretty heated in the past few years just in terms of the game. Arsene Wenger versus Mourinho. It's just come up with so many good games in the past. And in real life, it did finish 3-2 to Chelsea. But it's Arsenal getting on the attack here. Kepa comes out to punch it heroically as we get a little counter-attack going. Eden Hazard, a little 1-2 with Morata as Hazard looks to go down the wing, cuts back inside, and it's Kante putting the ball through to Serge Milinkovic-Savic, and Milinkovic-Savic gets his Chelsea career up and running with a goal against the old enemy Arsenal in the 12th minute. Milinkovic-Savic, the man from Lazio, he has gotten off to a flyer here as Kante put a lovely ball through. The Arsenal defence went to sleep, and it's the low driven against Bernd Leno that gets us 1-0 up in this game. As you can see here, the powerful shot from Milinkovic-Savic. Leno gets a hand to it, but it's too powerful, and it gets parried into the bottom right, and we move on into the game. Arsenal trying to get one back here. Beautiful through ball into Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil goes and sets up Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Arsenal have got themselves level in this game. It's the man from Gabon, Aubameyang, and our defense. Talking about defenses going to sleep, I think ours just did there. Aubameyang absolutely drove that past Kepa here, and literally straight off kickoff. Morata gets things underway here as he puts a lovely through ball into Christian Pulisic, and we could have got the upper hand there and gone 2-1 up, but the American couldn't slot home as Morata, again, the catalyst of all these attacks, puts Marque Asensio through down the right hand side. He cuts back, crosses the ball in, and Milinkovic-Savic could have got his second of the match, second of his Chelsea career, but we have a throw in here. Asensio with a beautiful cross, and it's the American Christian Pulisic there to meet it. He runs into the crowd. The number 14 gets his head on it and puts us 2-1 up against Arsenal right before halftime in the 42nd minute. As you can see, there absolute scenes going on at Stamford Bridge, but what a delivery by Marque Asensio, and just an equally great header to meet it by Christian Pulisic. He's gotten up and he's got the header to it. Upper left hand corner. Leno couldn't do anything about that one, and we go 2-1 up, and our manager is absolutely loving it on the sidelines as we go into half time. Added time is 2 minutes as Marque Asensio again down this right hand side. He has a go, and Hazard is there to get the rebound, but unfortunately from the tight angle couldn't put it in, and we still are 2-1 up here. Socrates was covering it, but Hazard could have got us our third there as Morata is moving through here. Puts a ball into Eden Hazard. He's trying to make something happen here as he puts a ball greatly through to that man. Alvaro Morata gets his 4th of the season. And we're up and running here against Arsenal at the Bridge. 50th minute. And it's the link up between Hazard and Morata that has really shone throughout the first half of this game. And Morata gets the lovely right-footed finish shot into that bottom left-hand corner. And just drives it past the Arsenal defence and past Bernd Leno. And we're 3-1 up here at the Bridge. Hazard with a beautiful ball in. And we are firing at all cylinders here. Alvaro Morata with another header. And he gets his 5th goal of the season. A lovely little header and a lovely wraparound cross. I don't know how Hazard did that, but I paused it just to show you guys that no sliders are on. This is legendary difficulty. I don't know. Should I move it up to ultimate? I'm unsure, but this Chelsea team are absolutely killing it here. We go 4-1 up against Arsenal. We're tearing Arsenal limb from limb as Morata gives the ball off to Christian Pulisic. He was looking for a second there, but the goalkeeper does not save it. And Mkhitaryan gets a shot off there. Dangerous attacks from Arsenal. Aubameyang again, but Kepa not saving that one easily. Kovacic, Abraham, and Hudson-Odoi comes on. I know you guys did want me to play Kovacic a bit more as well as Hudson-Odoi. Tammy Abraham does come on as well, so we've got a bit of youth on the field as Tammy Abraham gets the ball, gives it off to Marque Asensio. Abraham again with the back flick to Eden Hazard, and what a beautiful right-footed finish shot from outside the box. He caps off a man of the match performance. He has been an absolute star in this game, and just playing with him in FIFA 19 is so good, just so fluid on the ball, and he just caps it off with a lovely little shot there. This angle just caps it off beautifully, and he squeezes it into that bottom right, and we cap off the game against Arsenal 5-1. A royal shaking, a 5-star performance from the boys, and wow, top of the table in the Premier League as well. 2 from 2. We are off to a flying start here in the Premier League. More trading going on for Pulisic, Delete, and Ampadu as Drinkwater is sold to Spurs, and we get 11.5 million in the bank. Tammy Abraham gets a loan offer from Fluminense, but I do reject it as he's going to come on and be a sub for the team. We're trying to sell Caballero to Racing Club, and we're going to go ahead and simulate this match against Newcastle. We do go ahead and put a weaker kind of team into it. We start Hudson-Odoi, and Ahmed Maher said play Kovacic, so we do start him in the starting 11 there. Number 17, Barkley as well gets a start, and it's pretty much the same team as well. Loftus-Cheek as well gets a start in there. Morata and Hazard up top, but it's Hudson-Odoi getting us off to a great start. Loftus-Cheek as well, our 2 young talents on the field, get us a 2-1 lead at St. James's Park as we enter the last 10 minutes here. And Shah gets an equaliser for Newcastle, but it's Ross Barkley, the man I've been trying to sell, getting us an 88th minute winner here at St. James's Park as we went to simulate that game. And we get a loan offer from Frank Lampard's Derby, trying to get Ethan Ampadu, but I do go ahead and reject that. But we're going in for Nabil Fekir. As you guys saw, the Akali transfer was just not going to happen as we didn't have the funds. We couldn't swap any players, and unfortunately we just couldn't pull it off. But hopefully in season number 2 we can get our hands on Icardi. But for now, it is Nabil Fekir. He is a cam, 25 years old, 85 rated, a World Cup winner. Hopefully he can add so much to our team. Either can play as a cam or striker, of course, as I just said. But yeah, I'm so keen to get him in. 90k a week for 5 years. Going to be an important team player, but he wants 100k. And as you guys could see there, I could barely afford Fekir. We only had 6 million more in the budget. But he's going to be our final signing of the career mode. Nabil Fekir, the Frenchman, joins from Lyon and is our final signing. As you can see there, just a wrap up, summary of all our signings. Skriniar, Fruktu, Dalit, Pulisic, Milinkovic, Savic, Asensio. A successful transfer window in my eyes, and we quickly change Asensio's number from 9 to 23, as you can see there. It was kind of bugging me. Number 9 is usually a striker's number. It was Morata's old number, but we do go ahead and change Asensio to 23. More training going on for Pulisic, Dalit, and Impardu going up to a 65 rating. Let me know who I should train in the comments below. If there's any, maybe Hudson-Odoi or Loftus-Cheek, as they did have a great game against Newcastle. As you can see there, the cutscene, 60 million for Nabil Fekir. He is going to be a great playmaker in our team, and he's going to get his debut against Rockdale in the Carabao Cup. What a debut and what a game to get your first Chelsea cap in. As you can see there, Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek, Barkley, pretty much the same team we played at Newcastle. It's kind of our B team, our rotation team, but we do end up winning a 5-4 on penalties, a 0-0 game. Nothing pretty much happened, but we're going to spend our remaining 6 million on some youth scouts. As you can see there, we get the man from Ireland, looking to scout some young English talent for 9 months. We're going to send him to England, of course. Hopefully get some more young English players to join the likes of Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek, Barkley, you know, all those young English talents, and hopefully one day be a part of the first team squad. Ian Staunton, 5-star experience and judgment, and hopefully he can get us a world beater, and hopefully one day be a Chelsea legend. As we simulate through deadline day, we're trying to sell Caballero, one of our, I think, 3rd or even 4th string keeper, but we do end up trying to sell him. And yeah, that is going to be the end of the transfer window. But it is not the end of you guys suggesting any players I should sign, maybe in January or season number 2. Let me know who I should get, what I should do in the career mode, who I should train, who I should play more. And just let me keep the suggestions coming. I'm loving the comments. I'm loving the interaction you guys are showing on these past 2 episodes. So we go into the match against Bournemouth at the Bridge. The last time we came out at Stamford Bridge, we won 5-1 against Arsenal. So hopefully there's a similar performance here, as this is going to be our final first team lineup. We've got Kepa in goal, Christensen, Skriniar, Dalit at the back, Asensio and Kante there, Jorginho and Kante in that little midfield partnership. I don't know, because of this formation, it just comes out weirdly. Milinkovic, Savic at cam, as you just saw there as well. But we do end up getting a corner here from a little play, and it's that man, Alvaro Morata. You guys wanted me to sell him so bad. He was playing so well, and he gets his 3rd header in 2 games, I'm pretty sure. He's just an absolute monster for me, especially off corners and crosses. He's just a great target man to have in the middle, and as you can see here, on a better angle, he pretty much outjumps like 2 players and gets to the ball, and Begovic couldn't do anything about that one. He slots it in the bottom right, and this is the angle I was talking about. Just jumps over like 3 players contesting for the ball, and the header goes into the net. 1-0 up in the 15th minute. Morata continuing to perform for us, no matter how much you guys don't like him. Pulisic whips the ball in, and it's that man again. I'm continuing to say it because you guys just hate this man. You despise him so much. But on FIFA 19, in my career mode, he is tearing it up, and he's got his 2nd goal in 20 minutes. We're 2-0 up against Bournemouth thanks to this man. He leaps up like a salmon, and he gets us our 2nd goal of the game against a former Chelsea player, Marque. Begovic does get a hand to it, but it's not enough, and Morata, his 2 goals here, gets us into the lead. Eden Hazard is 1-on-1 with Begovic, but he comes up with a big save as well. Alvaro Morata trying things here, And unfortunately, Begovic does come to a save as we enter the second half. Morata is looking for a third, gives it off to Eden Hazard. He has another shot, and Begovic trying to get the saves out, claws it out of the box, but we're still trying to get an attack on here. But Bournemouth get the ball clear. We have another corner. Unfortunately, no goal this time, but Christensen lays a beautiful ball in, and Begovic just gets to the save again. As we have another corner, Eden Hazard is looking to whip this one in, and we get another header. It's the game of headers, and it's hat-trick hero 2 times. Hat-trick hero Alvaro Morata with another sublime header off a corner. He is going to be our header merchant in this career mode. And if he continues to perform like this, why should I sell him? I mean, what a man, what a player, and he's just performing also well for me. Defoe is in here, and he looks to be one-on-one with Kepa. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep the clean sheet for the first time in this career mode, but it's William Defoe getting Bournemouth back into the game. Not really, maybe more of a consolation in the 86th minute. Unfortunately, Kepa couldn't come out and save this one. He just misjudges it. And unfortunately, we concede here. Milinkovic-Savic plays it in to Hazard. He was trying to get a goal to finish it off. But hat-trick hero at Huddersfield. And now a hat-trick hero against Bournemouth at home at Stamford Bridge in front of the fans from 4 attempts. Gets a hat-trick. Alvaro Morata, I'm glad I didn't sell him. I mean, you guys do hate him, but I think the more you guys hate him, the more he tries to prove you wrong and score. But this was a funny little animation. The Premier League September Player of the Month. It was all Chelsea players. Morata, Hazard, Asensio, and Milinkovic-Savic. I mean, is there any perfect list? Where all our players were nominated for the September Player of the Month, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Alvaro Morata after 8 goals. But we had a perfect start in our first 4 games, 12 points from 12, as well as Everton, Manchester City and Burnley are the other 2 teams in the top 4. Meanwhile, Spurs, Liverpool, Leicester City and Arsenal are right outside it as well. As we move down, it's 10th place Manchester United, as well as Crystal Palace, Wolves sitting in 16th. The Bournemouth were our recent opponents were in 20th, so a deserved win there. But that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching episode number 3 of the Chelsea Career Mode. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe for more of these coming at you in the next few weeks. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure to comment down below any suggestions as well. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the very next episode.